Okay, Woo, so Mommy gonna tell you a story, okay? So, when you were a little pup, just 4 months old, Mommy, okay, you situated? All right, get situated so you can hear it good, okay? And pay attention. So, when you were a little pup, even before you were 4 months old and Mommy got you, you were the pick of the litter. And the woman who owned you let her best friend take you home. Well, apparently, her best friend had never had chows before and did not know what beautiful, majestic animals they were. I guess she was aware that you were fluffy and cute as a little bear cub. So she decided on that basis alone that she was going to take you for her very own. Well, her significant other apparently had never known chow babies either and didn't know what to do with you when he got you home because you weren't like other pups. You were not going to allow everybody in the world to love on you because you were bred you were bred to guard Chinese emperors' children to keep them safe, and you weren't going to let just everybody touch you and love on you. You were special for that very special someone who was going to be your forever partner. Mommy didn't say owner. Mommy didn't say owner because people don't own chows. Chows are people's companions, the most loyal companions ever. But nobody owns a chow. You are independent. Well, those people, when you wouldn't just love on everybody and just be easy like so many dogs are, they tied you up and they put you on a chain, Woo. Yes, they did. They put you on a chain and tied you to a pole, and you hated it. You weren't going to have any of that. You pulled and you tugged and you tried to escape because these were not the people you wanted to be your forever companions. They weren't the right people. So you tried to get away, but you couldn't do it. And you barked and you cried and you just tried to escape every day for months and months. And then finally, they decided that they just didn't want you anymore, Will. And you didn't want them either. They weren't the right match. So they went back to their friend who sold you and said they wanted their money back. They were giving you back. They didn't know how to love you properly. And that made you happy because at least the person who sold you knew and understood chows or understood chows. So you thought that was going to be your home. You didn't know if you were ever going to be loved, but that was going to be okay because at least you weren't on a chain anymore. You hear your daddy? So then your previous owner put an ad in the paper and said that they would sell you for $1,200. That's a lot of money, Woo. Well, your mommy here didn't have $1,200. So your mommy saw you, though, and it's like, oh, my goodness, what a beautiful boy. You were 4 months old. And your mommy understood chows because she had had chows all her life. And she thought, well, I'm going to reach out and see if maybe they might sell me this beautiful doggy for less money, money Mommy could afford, and I could bring you home to live with me and love you forever. So Mommy wrote a message to that woman and said that she would pay $600 for you, but that was all the money that she could afford. And that woman wrote your mommy back and said that was ridiculous, that she was insulted. And how could I want to pay only $600 for you? And I said, well, that's all the money I have. But if you want to give this dog the most beautiful, loving companion and a wonderful home, then you let me know, and I'll dig up my $600, and I will bring it all the way to Kentucky from South Carolina tomorrow and bring that lovely puppy home. Well, days and days went by, and that woman didn't reply to your mommy. Then Mommy heard back from her, and she said, okay, if you come tomorrow with $600, I'll give you that puppy for $600. And Mommy said, okay. And so Mommy got in the car the next day and drove all day long to get to Kentucky. When Mommy met that woman in a parking lot at Walmart, I already had you a new collar, a new dog bed, some new toys, and the best dog food that Mommy could get at Walmart before she was able to buy you some premium dog food, the stuff you deserve. But you didn't want for Mommy to touch you, and you barked at Mommy. That woman was holding you in her arms, and she said, I was going to have to put a muzzle on you to get you back to South Carolina. And Mommy said, no, I'm not going to put a muzzle on this baby. You put that dog in my back seat in that dog bed, and it'll be fine. That doggie's not going to hurt me. And she did it, and you did not hurt your mommy. You didn't come in the front seat. You were going to stay in the back seat. And you were scared and you were nervous because you just felt like you were being passed around to everybody. And you just didn't know if you'd ever be happy. Well, Mommy's going to stop this story right now as I sit here massaging you for your morning massage. I'm now rubbing your feet. And I'll tell you the rest of that story on a different morning. Woo. Mommy sure is happy to have you. I surely do love you. You make Mommy happy every day. All right. I love you, Woozy. Look at Mommy. Hey, you look at Mommy back here. You're not going to do it, are you? All right, Woody Boo. The rest of the story is to be continued.